This week, we finally got an official name for Square Enix's hotly anticipated Avengers video game. It's Marvel's Avengers.
And then yesterday, thanks to an E3 panel leak, we have our first details on what it'll actually be like to play, though that's kind of raised as many questions as it's answered.
The panel description, since replaced with much less detail, said Marvel's Avengers is an epic action-adventure that combines cinematic storytelling with continuous single-player and cooperative gameplay. What the heck does continuous single-player mean?
As far as I'm aware, that's not a phrase that has a commonly accepted standard meaning in the industry.
Oh, sounds like it's time for some informed guessing with a good old-fashioned dash of wild speculation.
So the snap assumption that a lot of people have made is that Marvel's Avengers might be structured similar to something like Destiny. Pretty much everyone in the world is following the Destiny blueprint nowadays, so using continuous to mean continually updated isn't a stretch. If that's the case, we could be looking at an Avengers video game where you customize and upgrade your characters before venturing out in either single player or co-op to take on missions that advance the story. With that structure, it would leave the door open for Square Enix to continuously add missions and content for players to take on as they play.
Another part of that panel description described Avengers gameplay as single-player action-adventure with cinematic storytelling, co-op, and character customization. Those words could also be written on the back of Destiny's box and fit right in. Beyond Destiny, games like Anthem, Monster Hunter World, and Ghost Recon Wildlands all fit that bill, and they all structured themselves around online updates and a live post-launch service.
So I think we can say that I don't think Marvel's Avengers will be a standard linear story game like something like Marvel's Spider-Man, co-op or otherwise.
Or even the very game Crystal Dynamics is known for, Tomb Raider.
That said, the emphasis on storytelling and customization here does seem to mean that Marvel's Avengers won't be totally freeform co-ops like something like Left 4 Dead, but going full speculative, I'd be willing to bet it's still closer to something like Monster Hunter World with an Avengers base hub where you prep and outfit your characters and then you go out on story-driven missions.
There's also the chance we're interpreting this incorrectly. Continuous single-player and cooperative gameplay could just be a weird way of saying Marvel's Avengers will be something like Borderlands. You'll upgrade characters and go through its cinematic story either alone or with others, and you can jump in and out of co-op as you see fit.
Of course, this panel description was written under the assumption that fans reading it would already have answers to all of these questions, and it likely won't make much more sense until the full reveal.
Well, that reveal is coming during Square Enix's E3 conference on June 10th, which kicks off at 6 p.m. Pacific. Let's all assemble and watch it here at IGN.